Well, as we told you just a short time ago, breaking news, CTV News has learned housing is going to be a main feature in tomorrow's budget. For these details, let's bring in CTV's Joyce Napier in Ottawa. Joyce, I understand that this has something to do, at least in part, with foreign buyers. What can you tell us?
Well, what we can tell you, Stephanie, is that sources tell CTV News that actually the message to foreign buyers is for the next 2 years, we don't want you buying homes in Canada. The homes in Canada are for Canadian buyers. There's already a lack of inventory in Canada. We know there was a lot of speculation, a lot of foreign investors, a lot of international brokers here. You saw those empty towers in Vancouver, for instance, people buying condos and not living in them. So basically, this is not targeting for instance, foreign people who want to come and live in Canada, students who have visas, foreign workers, permanent residents, not those people, or people who actually intend to move to Canada, who are foreigners and want to buy a house in Canada. They won't be banned. The people that will be banned are those that buy the home and never come to Canada to live in it and leave that home empty while, you know, the inventory is low and other people can't buy homes. So this is basically it. And they will go after these people, Steph.
Right. It's not like a whole change in law that's going to make this illegal. But who is going to be charged? Is it the buyer or the seller, Joyce? Do we know that yet?
Well, isn't that the question? That's the question that we're wondering. Would it be both? Would it be the buyer that would be charged, that would probably have fines? But what they're doing is they're setting up a mechanism to go after these people. So I suspect it's both. Certainly the seller, if it's a Canadian seller, would probably be easier to go after them. But certainly it is something they're taking very seriously, and they're putting it in writing, and they have to change the law as well to allow for this to become an offense.
Right. And there's also billions of dollars that are going to municipalities, and this is for zoning. And we know that affordable housing is something that's a critical issue in the city of Toronto. So tell us a little bit about that.
So what you will see is the plan that will be in the budget tomorrow. Sources again tell us, Steph, that it will be $10 billion. The whole housing proposition is $10 billion over 5 years. Within those $10 billion, you'll have $1.5 billion for co-op housing, $1 billion for affordable housing, and then $4 billion to municipalities. Now, what would the municipalities do with this money? It is a sort of way to cut the red tape. Say you want to rezone, you want to build, for instance, residential buildings in a commercial area. Well, it takes years to change that zoning. So in order for the process to be sped up, in order for it to be sort of easier to get permits to build, to get rid of all that red tape, the federal government, in conjunction with the municipalities, is going to spend, well, listen, it's taxpayers' money. Let's be serious. $4 billion, so that process will be a little faster, a little bit more efficient, less Byzantine, because it could take sometimes 1 year to if you want to renovate your home or you want to put an addition to your home. So what they're trying to do is make it easier to build homes, make it easier to make your home bigger, make it easier to get the permits you need to do that.
All right. CTV's Joyce Napier, huge breaking news from your bureau. Thanks so much for this. We appreciate it.
You bet.